Oh, you're back.
Let's try for once something else and something different. It's never, ever Rybachki. This is my first words of the podcast, and I might provoke someone, but I do think Prepolek isn't that bad. And let's now move to the next fight. Okay, actually, no, not the next fight. I just wanted to say I don't like Rybachki, and I don't like Rybachki.
Time going to Serbia.
This is my first time ever.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
Now, obviously, you're from Canada and represent.
Short information, Prepolek is actually a Serbian heritage, and Rybachki is Polish. Rybachki jumps fights, took a ton of damage. Prepolek a bit too. But what is interesting is Prepolek actually had a good fight against PSD and against Dober. I don't know how Rybachki would do against Dober and PSD, but I don't think he wouldn't do that good. He could grapple Dober, but he would never grapple PSD.
Canada, are we going to see you maybe with the dual flag or the Serbian flag this time around?
I wanted to do that, and then I'm like, I don't know how they'll take it, but like, once I, get my arm raised, I'll be able to say what I got to say about, my Serbian heritage and like my Croatian heritage. It's, I am both of them, and mostly I am Canadian, so, I'm proud to be all those things and to be brought up and raised here as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to ask, your opponent's Polish. Poland obviously a lot closer to Serbia. But do you feel like if you kind of maybe lay into the Serbian heritage that you have, maybe the fans will kind of be backing you maybe instead of your opponent?
That's where kind of hoping for. Like they'll be like, oh, like he's close to us, and then they'll be like, oh, well, this guy's actually, he's Serbian as well. So it's like, regardless, they're gonna enjoy our fight anyway. So they're gonna be fans of both of us, and we hope to put on.
Well, we hope to put on a show. Now let's move to the fights, actually. Okay. Let's first skip and go to the toilet or get some food. Or go to the show. So, we have Lecker, heavyweight against Popek, that heavyweight. This fight makes no sense. Popek is short notice, and I think they want Lecker to win. I don't think Lecker is that good, but the weight difference might be too much. It's 120 kilogram against a 100 kilogram guy. Savage against Coven. Savage isn't actually that good, but Coven is on a horrible losing streak. Now we go to Rybachki and Prepolek. As I said before, I think Rybachki minus 450. I don't want to play that. And considering it's not that volatile to fight, but for whatever weird reason, I kind of think Prepolek has a chance. Buzuki against Grad. The fight doesn't go the distance. I do like Grad to somehow win the fight with somehow a finish. I don't think Buzuki might. Yeah. I think he had to take this fight. Volodin against Nikolic. I think Nikolic is the more experienced fighter, but he just has much luck in his fights, and he fights against Ruas. Actually, not the best players. Volodin kind of got thrown into the walls, and he somehow survived still. Oliveira against Elliott, I think this will be a much closer fight than people expect. Probably 1-5 rounds, and yeah. Musaev Klan. I do it Musaev before, and I think I will bet him again. More, I don't know. But I think there might be a bit of an advantage for Musaev on grappling, and he's the guy to pull fight of the fire. On the other side, Klein is not an underachiever, and Van is not an overachiever, but I think Let's have a guess if it will be. And I think it's not like he has bad losses. Kunyan against Jancic. Okay, I like Kunyan. Kunyan has good wins. His loss against Bevan was actually Luke. And Vodanin split. Vodanin was good. He's good. And most losses ago of him, he actually legitimate. Only the Nunes fight was horrible. But Franco, Harris, Vizcano, Matos, you all can say he finished in round 1 or round 2. And it's not that. But Jancic on the other side is taking world fights against world opponents, like not his level, show fights. I don't know what he's doing here. Also Orient image, decision split. It's very funny. And really, what the hell is this? Yeah, the advertise. Okay, Chepo against Urbino. Urbino maybe can hammer this fight. Chepo can get out. I don't want this fight, but Chepo KO in the first round or under 1-5. Well, Valentin against Todorovic, I like Valentin. I kind of fight Todorovic is just here to give fighters a win. Rakic against Hibura. Rakic somehow is favored because he's this side here. But I think he should place a bet on Tibur by decision. I don't think he can KO Rakic, and Rakic plays pretty safe in this fight. And Sterling, Blachowicz. I think Blachowicz won't come back, and Sterling somehow locks it out. But I think Blachowicz decision, free money, and if you can spare the money, would be interesting. Match probably by KO. I don't really think this is a brutal fight. I think it's kind of a chalky card and favorite card again. And yeah, I don't really see many interesting spots. I would like Valentin. I kind of want to bet Kunyan. I kind of did bet Rod already. And maybe I'm biased because I bet Rod. I don't think Suzuki is that good. And this might get cut. I think Oliveira and Elliott will be pretty close. I think Brogdon, Nikolic will already also be pretty close. And I actually want to speak about the morals of gambling, but yeah. Let's move to the most interesting part. Well.
Might ease your wound. Leave there your conveniences. Set out the deed and sit